picking up all these little trees, tugging them out of this burn pile so I can chipper them up. I was originally going to burn that burn pile, but it's a little bit big and it keeps getting bigger, so I want to consolidate it a little bit. I was hoping to be able to get these takeoff pieces from the sawmill, get them chippered up, but it doesn't want to feed those in. It doesn't like those. It likes the round stuff. You get anything this size, man, it eats it right up. Some of those branches some of them were pine trees at, I don't know, 15, 20 foot tall, not big around. Just feed them in, keep moving them around. Eventually it gets down to something about 5-inch diameter and sucks it right in and it's gone. The smaller trees, chuck and duck. Throw them in there, it pulls them in. It's an older machine, so you don't want to get sucked in there with it. And it doesn't have any kind of brake. There's nothing that stops that big drum in there from turning. So, not meant for Safety Sally, that's for sure. It's a good machine though. I was kind of worried. I picked it up for $2,000 as is. Came with 3 sets of blades, the manuals, all kinds of stuff. I was kind of worried. You know, he did fire it up there, and we threw a couple branches through it when it was there, but firing it up for 5 minutes and throwing some branches through doesn't really tell you a lot. Knowing enough about cars, you can hide stuff in cars and motors and all that for 5 minutes or 10-minute test drive. And it's got a V8, a Ford 330 V8 motor on the front, so it's got plenty of power as long as the motor's good. I had it running for, I don't know, maybe about an hour today, chippering stuff in between pulling all this stuff out and getting the backhoe over here, moving the pile around to get some of the smaller stuff out of it. I think I had it run about an hour today, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It runs smooth. Bogs down a little bit when you get to the bigger stuff, but no problems. I did plug the chute there one time. It's got the fan blower that blows air. It goes about, I don't know, a quarter way up the chute, and it blows air out the chute to help get the chips out. And that little tube, whatever you want to call it, the ducting to duct the air, fell off. The hose clamp wasn't tight. That ducting fell off and it stopped pushing air through, so it kind of got plugged up. But once you unplug it and hook the air back up, no problems. Make sure it's idled up real good. When I first started it, I didn't have it idled up real high. I didn't know, you know, you kind of, I don't know, conserve gas a little bit, I was thinking. But if you have it idled up really good, it blows the air, it sucks the branches in, does a really good job when it's going good, when it's going more than idle. I'd say for that motor, it's probably 2/3 throttle is where it likes to suck the branches in. I could probably go higher if I wanted and shoot the branches a little further, but it's good enough for right now. We'll get this stuff consolidated up, then we'll get a DNR burn permit and burn this pile off over here. I've got a bigger pile over there. I'll have to start doing that too. So anyways, a little bit of a day break from the greenhouse and milling all that stuff out and working on the siding. Do something different for a day. Till next time, guys, be safe out there when you're using one of these and go make something.